President of the United States did not put out any statement whatsoever about this situation, but he put out other statements not related to it whatsoever. Well, I don't think any of us, including myself, thought that I would be making any kind of video like this whatsoever. I thought that with the new year would come a more optimistic and positive video, because that's usually the case. Like, it's the new year, it's the beginning of something potentially hopeful, and this new year I thought, okay, we would have a hopeful, optimistic video on the future of America or something like that. Well, we're not making that video because tragedy struck in New Orleans just this morning. Within like 2 hours of the new year, we had a terrorist attack in New Orleans. For those that don't know, at least 10 people were killed as a lunatic drove his truck into a crowd of people celebrating the new year. Now, there's been some reports saying the death count has risen to like 15. I cannot confirm that. That's the latest we've heard, which it could be false. But for sure, we know for a fact at least 10 people were killed in New Orleans, which is this is horrific. That this is the first day of the new year. These people were celebrating the fact that it's the new year. It's possibly a more optimistic and hopeful year for a bunch of people, and, well, 10 people died. Which is just, this is such a horrific way to begin the new year. I mean, this was like the first major event that happened in 2025. I'm not even exaggerating. It happened at like 3 a.m. I went to bed at 1 a.m. not knowing anything about this. 2 hours later, it happened, and then the first thing I see when I wake up this morning was this, that at least 10 people were killed in New Orleans. And this wasn't an accident. This was clearly based on all the evidence we got right now. This was a coordinated terrorist attack. Some lunatic got into his truck and drove it into a crowd of people. I mean, just, these people were celebrating a new year. They were celebrating something maybe positive. And, well, at least 10 people are killed. Maybe even more. Maybe it's up to 15. That's what some people are claiming. But this is such a horrific way to start the new year. I mean, think about it. Just imagine going to celebrate the new year, and that's the last thing you ever do. Like, you're celebrating the new year, everyone's optimistic, they're hopeful, it's a brand new year, it's a new chapter for a lot of people. But this was the last thing a lot of people would ever do. So, my condolences to everyone that lost a loved one in this situation. This is just shocking to me that this even happened. But the thing that infuriates me the most about this entire situation, well, there's a bunch of things. For starters, a bunch of people got killed for no reason. These people were celebrating a new year. They were celebrating a new chapter in their lives. And, well, they're dead because of it. Because they decided to celebrate in a gathering with a bunch of other people. Celebrating the new year, having fun. And that's the last thing these people would ever do. I cannot believe that this is happening. But not only that, the thing that infuriates me is, so far, it seems like the federal government is missing in action. Where's President Biden? Where's Vice President Harris? I mean, yeah, it's true that Biden did put out a statement, 2 hours ago. He said, "I have been continually briefed since early this morning regarding the horrific incident that occurred in New Orleans overnight. The FBI is taking the lead in the investigation and is investigating this incident as an act of terrorism. I will continue to receive updates throughout the day, and I will have more to say as we have further information to share." Okay, that's fine. Like, okay, he put out a statement, fine. But here's a problem with this. Notice what time he put out this statement at. 10:22 a.m., all right? Basically 7 hours after the attack. Now, you could argue, well, he could not put out a statement right away because they didn't know what was happening. Like, it's complete chaos. It might have been an accident. Fine. But he took all this time, which, by the way, apparently they've known since like 5 or 6 o'clock that this was not just an accident, that, oh, wait, this was an attack. Even earlier, they were thinking, oh, wait, this guy was not just doing this on accident. This was a clear attack on these people. So he waited 7 hours to put out this statement. But what makes this even more infuriating is how absolutely tone deaf the people that really run these Twitter accounts are. Because I don't think it's Biden, let's be honest. I highly doubt that Biden even knows how to even use his phone. But fine, like, okay, let's say this really is Joe, or whoever's running this account. Well, whoever's posting this crap is so tone deaf because not even an hour and a half before he posted this statement, or whoever posted this, he said, and this is real, this is not something that was posted last night or at midnight or 1 o'clock. This was posted after the attack, when everyone at this point knew that, okay, this was not just an accident, this was a clear attack. He put this out. Happy New Year, folks. Yeah, this is on his personal account, and a couple hours earlier, he posted this at 7 a.m. Happy New Year, America. Which, I know, it is the holiday. You could say, well, he's trying to post about it. Fine. But, A, he should have done that at midnight, which would have made sense, but he was probably asleep. But even then, he did not talk about this. He did not talk about the fact that, oh, wait, there was a terrorist attack that happened just a couple hours prior. He said nothing about it. He said nothing, put no statement out until after he posted this crap. Think about how tone deaf this is. We have at least 10 people dead. I mean, we're not talking about one person or two. 10 people are dead because of a terrorist attack in New Orleans, and he said nothing about it for hours. I mean, just think about that. The President of the United States did not put out any statement whatsoever about this situation, but he put out other statements not related to it whatsoever, before he actually said, oh yeah, I have been briefed since early this morning. What? Wait, what? If you've been briefed since early this morning, why the hell did you wait all this time to put out even a simple statement? All you had to say was, I have been briefed on the situation in New Orleans. That's all you had to say. To me, this is just tone deaf. That they didn't say anything about the attack for hours. Instead, they say, Happy New Year, folks. It's just like, what are you doing? Why post this when there is a tragedy happening as we speak? It's not like he posted this right when the attack happened and then it aged badly. No, he didn't post anything for hours. He could have posted this, I don't know, 1 o'clock this morning at midnight, which would have made sense. But he waited all this time to post this statement. These people that run this country right now are so tone deaf, they don't care. And they really think that, oh, this is what the American people want. This is just stupid that they thought that this was a good idea. This should infuriate everyone. That the President of the United States would not say anything about a terrorist attack in the United States. But he put out this crap. I know it's the new year, but tragedy struck. You should have posted this last night. But you didn't. You posted this before you said anything about what happened in New Orleans. I am shocked at how tone deaf and incompetent these people are. It's such just pathetic, just insane thing. But okay, this is bad enough. This is just one event that happened today. Yeah, this terrorist attack was not the only major thing that happened. Look at what happened in front of Trump Tower. Look at this. There was a Cybertruck that blew up in front of Trump Tower, or a Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. And the video, which I can't really show here, it looks like someone blew up the Cybertruck right in front of the Trump Tower. This happened, I don't know, like 3 to 4 hours ago. But it's like, the world is on fire. We're seeing crap like this now, and it does not look like it was an accident. It looks like that someone actually blew up a Cybertruck in front of the tower. We have a terrorist attack in New Orleans. We had a mass shooting in Illinois today, which again, these are not all coordinated. I should be clear. This doesn't mean this is all grand conspiracy, this is all related. No. This is all happening as we speak. And the President of the United States and the Vice President are missing in action. We have no clue what they're doing. We have no clue what the hell's happening. We're completely in the dark. We've heard from sources about what's going on here, but we've heard nothing from President Biden. We've heard nothing from Harris. Just January 20th cannot come sooner. I mean, this is just crazy that in the last month of the presidency, he does not care. He either does not care or he's so incompetent that he can't do anything properly. Which, either option, we are screwed the next couple of weeks. Because either he's incompetent, it's like, oh god, we have someone that's incompetent in the White House right now, which we all know that's probably the case. But if he doesn't care, it's like, if we don't have anyone running the country that gives a shit, we could be in deep trouble. So I am just stunned that this all happened on the first day of the year, and I'm starting to get worried that this is a bad omen for the rest of the year. We have Cybertrucks blowing up, we have a terrorist attack in New Orleans, we have mass shooting in Illinois. It's all going to shit. And President Biden is nowhere to be seen. And I'm really hoping when Trump takes the oath of office in a month, he cleans everything up, because this is getting so bad and scary that you gotta clean it all up. You cannot keep any of these people. It's clear they're incompetent, they don't care, they're useless. Fire everyone. These people are worthless, they gotta go. Because you cannot have a country function properly when you have crap like this. You cannot have a country that has a leader that doesn't care. That doesn't care what happens or doesn't even know what's going on. I don't really know what to say to this other than my condolences to everyone that lost a loved one in New Orleans. I cannot fathom losing a loved one who is celebrating New Year's in a mass gathering, right? By some lunatic that drove his truck into the crowd. We'll get more details about this, but everything we know about what happened in New Orleans, it is bad. It is not good. Everyone should pray for the victims in New Orleans, because it's bad. Like 30 people are injured, a couple more have died since this report. There's nothing positive here. I mean, we should be happy. We should be hopeful that this is the beginning of a new chapter in America. But we have to talk about this. We have to talk about the fact that 10 people died, and the president is missing in action, has said nothing, and we really don't know what's going on. This is not reassuring. This is the opposite. This is just like, what's going on? And I'm not trying to make anyone panic, but I honestly am worried for this country, the next couple of weeks especially, because if the President of the United States doesn't say anything of note about a terrorist attack in America, if he says nothing about that, what else is he not going to care about? We'll see what happens. Maybe Biden will get better and like actually, put out a real statement, but I think it's too late. I think he's handled this so poorly, and just with such a tone-deaf response, it's just unbelievable. But again, everyone should pray for the victims in New Orleans. The fact that this happened on the first day of the new year, I'm shocked. I really am that this happened. Thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe, share with your friends, join the channel. I'm hoping for 2025 to be a really good year. I still think it could be, but man, what a bad omen. What a bad start to the year. Godspeed to all of you.